Alright, let's get things started. First things first, everything with Bloodhound. Right now, his Bloodhound, you can now scan up to 3 times farther compared to before. Watch this shit. Say if this entire place is Capital City, or Fragment, west or east, and you want to be like, oh, I wonder if there's anyone here.
Marking our surroundings.
You can instantly tell because this shit is so fucking far. Holy shit. However, it does take you a little bit longer to activate, but not by much. I mean, it's less than a second still. So, sweet. What up? Now, there's something I can't show, and it's just that the Gibraltar's gun shield will now take only 50 damage instead of 75. So be aware of that. Another cool thing about Crypto is that now
Thanks for not giving up on me.
he will reload his guns when they are out of ammo when in drone view. So say I have an RE45 and I have some light ammo. By the way, light ammo also is now only 60 rounds in capacity for 1 stack. Same thing for heavy ammo and energy ammo. So say I am running, fighting, I'm out. I wanna run and be like, alright, shit. Alright, team, right back.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
Watch the left corner. It reloads both my guns. And
Backing out of my drone.
I'm ready to fight.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Alright, now reloaded. Sentinel reloaded.
Backing
Instantly
out of my
ready to
drone.
go.
I'm good to go.
Now, one thing that everyone is raving about, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, even though I didn't really care, was muzzle flash. Now, before, muzzle flash was apparently the biggest issue because of the fact that when you're firing, no one can see anything. That includes you and your enemies. So unless you have the golden stabilizer, you are fucking fucked. But it seems like that is not the case anymore. So when I fire now, the muzzle flash only comes out the side and not in the actual gun view. So you don't have firecrackers going off in your face anymore after this update, which is pretty cool. Also, grenades only now take up one grenade will take up 1 inventory slot. So this used to be only 3 stacks, when now it is 6. It kind of sucks because now they nerfed me specifically. Evo shield is now in the game. So first level is 100 for a 2 shield. Cool, huh? Let's continue the trend. It now says absorbs 125 damage and is fully evolved. So, when you use a battery,
Hold on. Shields recharging.
you will now have someone face off against you, a person with 225 health, instead of the usual 200. However, I don't know if this is a contender or just equal to the gold shield, because I still believe the gold shield has a massive place in this, because unlike the gold shield, this new Evo shield does not allow full fast charging like you just saw, versus with the gold shield it still says that it takes half as long to use. So I
Signaling my drone back.
am not too sure about whether I like the gold shield or the Evo shield better, because the gold shield you instantly start off with 100 more HP and you can heal faster, versus the Evo shield where you have to keep fighting in order to get it evolved to be in need of use. But that's just me. Now, I think another change that everyone can appreciate is that the Prowler and that the L-Star have red dot sights now. So instead of the usual black iron sight, you now have a dot. Not gonna lie, I always thought I had a dot. But I guess I'm just blind. Pretty neat. Even though that people were probably running this with the HCOG anyway. So... or another big nerf. Peacekeepers only hold 5 bullets now. So... and their pellet spread is a lot higher. So before, I could shoot this, and you would notice that the dots are a lot wider than usual. If I just aim ever so slightly off-center, you can tell that not all my pellets hit the target. As a matter of fact, even if I aimed at the target, it still didn't hit every pellet. So if I go closer, now it will hit it. But that just means that not only is the Peacekeeper less accurate, but also slower reload time as well. Check it out. It's ever so slight because it's 1/10 of a second, but it still makes a difference. At least in my opinion. And the Sentinel, on the other hand, got a buff, because we used to do 65 damage base damage. But now, you do 70. Headshots are even deadlier. So you can essentially two-shot someone, instead of leaving someone on 5 HP, which is nice, to say the least. Backpacks will now only give you 1 more slot instead of 2. So, and you start off with 10, which is really nice. So let's go through the tiers. Gray, 2 more. Blue, 4 more. And of course, the highest tier, all the stacks. The small heals and the big heals now are 1/3 less capacity than they used to be. If you noticed, batteries and medkits only can be stacked up to 2, and shield cells can only stack up to 4, along with syringes. So this whole inventory shift update is actually pretty significant, because then you can't carry as much shit as you want in inventory as before, where you could have, say, if I wanted filled with, or 320 heavy ammo, I can't do that anymore without consuming more than 4 slots. Versus before, I could have 320 in 4 slots. Big maths. Quick maths. So in order to carry more ammo, you gotta free up more space, but that means you also have to free up your space in case you have more heals, if you have less, you want to sacrifice more nades, which I'm going to be crying about because I love throwing nades. And of course, don't rest assured, Phoenix Kits and Assailants always have 1 for 1. So, I don't think I can think of anything else. Yeah, I love it.